Right guys, welcome to episode 1 of HTO Fortnightly. It's a show where we're going to be answering your questions. We get sent questions on a daily basis, and I think to do it justice, it's better to put it in a show format. Just run through and take you back to where it all began. Basically, we started shooting and we started videoing it to show us wives what we got up to, and really
thought we were having an affair,
and really have a laugh at ourselves. We don't take ourselves seriously at all, as you can probably tell from the other videos. And we had a laugh at each other watching it back. And I said to Paul, why don't we make a channel and put it on YouTube and see if anyone else likes it. And we were blown away by the response we got. It's been growing. We're up to 290 subscribers, which really on other channels isn't huge, but to us it is huge, and we appreciate every one of them. It's 290 people, in our opinion, that have subscribed because they want to see the next instalment. And when we had this break and come back, we got overwhelming support, really, didn't we? Fantastic comments. So we thought, right, that's it, we're back now. Well, we've had a break for obvious reasons, for work. If you've seen the other video I posted, me and Paul also work at weekends together. We go shooting together, and tonight we have done part 2 of the beer brewing. We've bottled the beer, so that'll be up shortly. And also we had some anti-hunting comments and people hounding us, and when you're busy you just really think, well, I can't be bothered, don't you? They were just ridiculous. Now if you're anti-hunting, that's fair enough, you know, it's your opinion. If you don't like it,
don't watch it.
Well then, don't watch it, alright? Plain and simple. We're not forcing you to watch it, you don't have to watch it. But one of the comments that we received, I'll read it out. I won't tell you sent it, because I don't want any backlashing. But this is just to show you what incoherent twaddle we were getting. He starts by saying, "God for hunting accidents and hunting deaths." I think he means good. "Hopefully, with enough of them taking place, there will be no more hunters out there killing animals just for the fun of it. If you assholes want to kill, then go and join the armed forces. Probably most of you assholes would not qualify because of either mental or physical issues. Idiots that society can do without." Hear, hear. We definitely think that idiots like you are what society could do without. They haven't got a good enough argument, so they just put any old shit down.
Yeah. Probably some city dude don't know anything about the countryside, how to manage it.
Yeah.
You know, just looks at these videos and needs to let off a bit of steam.
You know, if you want to have views like that, then go ahead. But basically that one was so laughable, it got us out of retirement.
It's alright to kill people, but not poor defences animals.
Yeah. So yeah, this show's going to be a place where we're going to answer the questions, as I've said before. We're going to be doing reviews on here of stuff that we've had. We're going to be taking video ideas for our next videos, so if you've got an idea or you want us to do a particular thing, send a video response or a comment and let us know. We'll be doing a bit of cooking as well. I'm a keen cook, so I want to show you some of the stuff that we'll be doing with pigeons and rabbits, etc. Possibly Sarah's wife, my sister, will help in that department also.
Good luck with that.
But as this is the first episode, and we're just sort of putting the feelers out there to see what everyone thinks about it, we're just going to go straight into the questions today. We're going to answer them the best we can. We're not experts in any way, shape or form, but the knowledge that we've got over the years
is minimal.
is what we use when we go out hunting. So Paul's been shooting for many years, since he was a lad, down in the southwest, down in Somerset.
Hooah!
And I've been shooting for 5 years. And in that time, you learn, you make mistakes, you learn by them, you try things out. Some things work, some things don't work. You tweak them so that you can have a better day's shoot. And it's that sort of knowledge that we've all got that we can put on this channel and share, so that people just starting out, just picking up a rifle, instead of going out and making the mistakes, they can watch on here, and it sort of helps them along. That's what this community is about. It's about helping, learning. You're learning every day,
and enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah, and enjoying it
Most of all.
The first question, and this is from Euroskeptic1, that's his channel name, and he asks, what is the background music that we use for the videos?
The music is by the Wurzels, who are from my home county of Somerset. I introduced Tom to the Wurzels when I ventured up north, and thought it would be a good idea to use it as our theme.
Basically runs alongside the fact that we don't take ourselves seriously. It's all things to do with countryside in the songs, and basically it's become a sort of don't know, anthem when you start the videos. It's the next video.
So you know it's us, basically.
Right, Corey Echo 1 asks, how do you go about getting shooting rights on land? Basically the best way to do it is just to knock on the doors and ask. Now you can go to your farm, you know, your local farms, knock on the door and just ask them, you know, is anyone shooting on the land? Would you mind if I come on with my air rifle and got rid of a few rabbits for you? It's as simple as that, really. Me and Paul have been lucky enough that we shoot mostly on my mother and father-in-law's land. I could be wrong, but I think it's like a 60-acre farm that's a livery farm. So we shoot on there.
Something else you could try is these little country pubs. You can go in there and, you know, put your feelers round, put a card up, you know, ask the landlord, local, these little village shops in the farming communities.
Yeah. Butchers is another one.
Just get the feelers out, or, I mean, we've had a bit of land just through word of mouth, you know. Oh, you do a bit of shooting. Oh, my mate's got some. He's got rabbits on his land. Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, you know, and that's how it can progress. But
yeah,
we haven't got a lot of land. I mean, like I say, we've got this.
I mean, we're trying to secure more land. It's not as easy as, you know, just turning up and they're letting you on. You have to knock on many doors before one says yes. But if you don't knock on the doors and ask, you'll never get anywhere with it.
But there's no harm in leaving your number.
No.
If you need anybody.
The worst that can happen is they turn around and say, no, someone's shooting the land already, and it won't be fair on them. But you'll get, you know, the odd person that will say, yeah, by all means, come on and do what you want to do. Butchers is a good one. Go into your local butchers. They know most of the farmers, the local farmers, obviously, and they can have a word for, you know, for you. They can put the feelers out for you as well. That's how we've secured some land before on a sort of like a stately house. We did the haunted house video when we were doing the rat shooting. That was through a butcher's who knew her, so it's word of mouth. So, But to all these questions that we're going to be answering today, leave a video response to each question. You know, there isn't one right answer. So if you've got any tips and ideas, by all means, leave a video response. You know, let's get the ball rolling. Let's help.
If you think we're talking out of our arseholes,
yeah, then tell us. Right, next question. Supper Hunter 992.
Or is it Super Hunter?
He asks, can you shoot or take out a fox with a legal limit .22 air rifle? Simply, the answer is no. Don't even try it. The only thing you will do at best is get a horrible squeal from the fox and it will run off. He'll probably die from infection, but it won't die from a clean kill with you shooting it. Like I say, the legal limit is 11.5 foot-pound, and that is just enough at 20 yards up to 35 yards to take out rabbits and small game like that, where the skulls are a lot thinner and softer. You start talking about a fox, much like a dog, and the skull is thicker, denser, and the pellet will not penetrate the skull. The most it will do is injure the fox, and then the fox will have then a wound which it probably won't be able to keep clean. It'll get infected, it'll get worse, and it'll die a slow, painful death. He said that he had heard rumours that if you get them close enough, it has happened before. I've heard the same rumours from where we live. Squeaked the fox into 10 yards, very, very close, shot it in the eye and killed it. I wasn't there. I doubt it happened. But as a rule, no.
I can't see 10 yards down my scope, it's just too close.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you're shooting at something, you need to guarantee that you're going to kill it. Before you pull that trigger, you need to be able to say, when I've pulled this trigger, what I'm aiming at is dead. Not wounded, dead.
So, from a humane angle, absolutely no.
Absolutely. I mean, my FAC air rifle is a .25 caliber, and it's shooting at 40 foot-pound. The gunsmith who sold it to me was shooting foxes with it at 20 yards, and he was downing them instantly with it, because you've got the power, you've got the weight behind the pellet. But even he said to me, don't shoot them any further than 20 yards because it won't guarantee a clean kill. And that's with an FAC air rifle. Right. J&C Guns asks, what is better, the Air Arms S400 or the Air Arms S410?
Well, as some of you will know, I used to own the S400 2.2 Classic. Probably the only difference is that the S410 is the multi-shot version. Most of the Air Arms are sort of built on the same principle, same kind of rifle. You know, all the machining's the same. Superbly accurate rifles, really well made. I was sort of sad to see mine go, but I just fancied a change, you know. As you know, I've got a Logan S16, bit on the heavy side, but well made, accurate, you know, a good rifle. But in the Air Arms category, it's all pretty much bang on. You cannot fault an Air Arms.
No. Basically, a good British air rifle manufacturer producing quality rifles. Like Paul said, the S400 Classic was an extremely popular rifle. Accurate, well built, easy to maintain, and the S410, like Paul said, is the multi-shot version of the S400. So if I had to choose between them, obviously you'd go for the S410 because it gives you that option of another shot quickly. If you fluff your first shot and the rabbit's still there, you've got a second shot instantly. And I think there's 10 shots to a magazine. I could be wrong, but I think it is. If you know any different, got a different view to us, again, leave a video response and let's help them out. Next question. Karazu asks, what pellets does Paul use to shoot rabbits with the air arms and the Logan S16?
Wooden ones. No, I'm using the air arm Diablos in 2.2. I used them in the air arms and I've just carried them on, and they seem to suit the Logan. I've tried Acupels and other various pellets, but the air arms Diablos seem to suit both, like, so that is what I'm using at this moment.
But that's not to say that if you get the same, you'll have the same success. Different rifles, even the same brand of rifle, will be different slightly. So what you need to do is, if you find that you want to get a perfect pellet for your rifle, is get a few tins of different manufacturers' pellets and do groupings at 20 yards and see which one produces the tightest grouping, and that will be the certain pellet that is right for your rifle. And if you get a certain batch that's producing extremely tight groups, then buy a couple of cans of the same batch. Wouldn't you agree, Paul?
Yes.
Good. I know, like Paul said previously, the price of pellets is rising, but it is worth it to buy, 3 or 4 cans of pellets if you know that they're producing a tight group. Because in the long run you'll be able to go out and know that you're going to shoot it more accurate.
Yeah, you'll benefit.
You'll enjoy your hobby a lot more. The last question is from Budweiser, King of Beers, and he asks, what would be a good FAC rifle? What caliber and what foot-pound is enough or too much? Well, I own the FAC Rapid 12. As you've seen from the other videos, it's a .25 caliber. So you've got the 177, you've got the 2.2, the .25, and it's a heavier pellet, and I've got my Rapid tuned in at 40 foot-pound, 40, and it's accurate, very accurate. The gunsmiths told me that he could tune it up to 60, 80 foot-pound, but he said when you start going up past 40 foot-pound, you can't guarantee the accuracy. So I would say definitely 2.2, .22. You can't have a 177 in FAC because the pellet is not heavy enough for the power. It'll spiral and not be accurate. You need the weight. My brother-in-law, my wife's brother, has got an air arms, no he hasn't, he's got a day state in FAC, and that's a .22. Very accurate, but when I went out with the Rapid 12, which is also 40 foot-pound, same as the day state, but in .25, the stopping power, the weight behind the pellet is a lot greater, and it really has got a whack on it.
Yeah.
I mean, particularly with squirrels, as you know, or if you're new to shooting and you don't know, shooting at squirrels is particularly hard. They're quite robust, they're quite hard in themselves, tough little things.
Critters, aren't
A good clean headshot will kill them, but if you glance them on the side of head with a legal limit, or even an FAC .22, they'll run a little bit and then they'll die. The FAC that I've got, .25, absolutely stops them where they are. You can even hit them in the side for the heart and lung shot. They just drop straight out of the tree. There's no movement at all. Headshots are just devastating. I've actually done videos showing the power of the FAC Rapid 12. Check it out. And that's it. I would recommend the Thurbin Rapid 12. Fantastic rifle, easily maintained. They're very simple in design. I've not had a problem with mine. It cycles through the pellets perfectly. It's never jammed, and it's quick to reload. So that's it. But I can only give you my take on the FACs from the Thurbin Rapid 12. Leave a video response if you shoot FAC. Tell us how you're getting on with your rifle. You know, let's get this guy his perfect rifle in FAC. That's about it, I think, for the first show. Basically, just testing it out. Oh, I will say for the FAC rifle, if you're getting an FAC rifle, don't forget to get one with a buddy bottle. This is the reservoir that screws into your gun. Reason why I say that is when you're using an FAC rifle, you're using more air each time to push the pellet through the gun. So if you're using the reservoir that's built into the gun, you know, the smaller reservoirs, you'll be having to fill it up every 2 minutes. It can be done. They can tune them up to 40 foot-pound or whatever you want, 20 foot-pound. But I'd advise you getting one of these. You get more shots when you're out. Right, that's it. That is the first episode of HT0 Fortnightly.
Let us know what you think.
Definitely let us know what you think.
Crap, don't want any more of that, try it, and just let us know. Bit of feedback.
But obviously
from there.
Yeah, obviously being the first one, we just wanted to answer a few questions. But in the future, we'll be doing other things. And let us know what you want out of this show, and we will do it. So that's it.
Whoa, within reason.
So that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to us. Comments below, but mostly leave video responses. Let's try and attack it that way. That's it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Keep safe.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
Sayonara.